Hello guys, welcome to a new discussion series. This is the first episode of Budding Entrepreneurs MIT WPU. Welcome to our channel. And here we have Urja, Bharat, Akshara and Revati. So today we will be discussing about Swiggy IPO. So first let's see how Swiggy works, how Swiggy business model is.
So basically, most of the people think that Swiggy and Zomato are the exact copy of each other, but the way they operate is the very big factor over here. So basically, if we see that Swiggy is a app, it is also a super app. Like, okay, everything we have under one roof only, like Instamart, Genie, food delivery, apparel, everything is under one roof, and they also operate in the same way. They even have the same customers, even have the same common payment system, and also the same security system. But it does not go with the Zomato. Like Zomato has Blinkit and District, which is recently been introduced. So it does not go the same way because every app, Zomato, Blinkit, or District, is an individual app. They have their own customers, their own interface, and own security or the tech teams.
They have to go to a switch to every app. Like if Zomato wants to, I want to buy from Zomato. I have to go after that. I have to go to Blinkit if I want to go for groceries. But in Swiggy, we can directly go to Instamart. If I send offer for Apple, like 120 रुपए में एप्पल मिल रहा है, मैं जोमेटो मैं स्विगी से ही ले लूंगा.
See that is also why they have more customer base. Zomato only focuses on one thing, and they have separate apps for separate database. Whereas Swiggy has one ad. So if you give or एक offer आया कि आपको 20% ऑफ 60% ऑफ, तो नीचे भी आपको दूसरा ऑफर्स दिखेगा इंस्टामार्ट का या कोई खाने की चीज पे ऑफर है, तो उसकी वजह से उनका कस्टमर बेस बढ़ता है. कस्टमर बेस बढ़ने की वजह से उनका जो शेयर वैल्यूज रहता है, जो इन्वेस्टमेंट्स रहता है, उस पे भी इफेक्ट आता है. So that's one
Yeah,
point
I
you
would
can
like
take.
to agree on Akshara's point because it basically is an advantage of Swiggy that the app interaction is more. Because if a Swiggy user is buying something from food delivery and then he also buys a soda and a chips, so this increases the app interaction. So this is the advantage of Swiggy.
There's like this one big strength for Swiggy over Zomato. Its main competitor.
Yeah, obviously. And one more thing about Swiggy is like their delivery model, because if we order something from Swiggy, if for example if I ordered some food and you ordered some chips or something, so the delivery boy will collect both of it and in one go only he'll deliver the two orders. So he doesn't want to go back and then one delivery and then again deliver it, so it is more time consuming.
They're more efficient. Like
Yeah.
Or
Swiggy
you
is much
can
more
say,
efficient.
or you can say it has increased the efficiency from Zomato. You can estimate it by 20%. Or you can also say that it has reduced its time of going back and coming forward. So it has improved in its time consuming and gave a value experience towards your customers.
Yes.
So that's a benefit of a plus 1 point to Swiggy.
Yeah, so basically it is like a shopping mall
Yeah.
Swiggy. We can say that we get everything under one roof only, but
Yes.
not we can say for Zomato because they have each. It is like a store, individual stores. Like we need to take from only one shop one thing. So more it like that.
So, okay, let's go to Swiggy IPO. Why do you think Swiggy launched an IPO? Like they wanted to raise like around 11,200 crores. Like, what do you think they are going to use this for?
So basically, I think that the main three motive will be vision, funding, and a strong leadership for Swiggy right now. But as we know that vision they have, strong leadership is
They can work on
actually
that.
they can work on them because recently the key executives are backing off. And I guess funding is the thing which can be done because of releasing IPOs, means they can get more funding after releasing the IPOs.
Apart from that, they are also expanding on their technology and dark store or the gray matter. So they are utilizing it over there to expand themselves. That's why it's a better point.
So, like, okay, so what about dark stores like Swiggy Instamart? Like they might need to invest in it. But Swiggy Instamart is not something they everyone uses. I think it's compared to Zepto and Blinkit. I think more people go on it. Because Indian what we can say Indian mindset is more of like I will order from an individual app than just an overall app. Like Zepto, उसके ज़्यादा like orders we even everyone uses Zepto much more than Swiggy Instamart. So they
Yeah.
might need to work on
I
it.
would like to agree on his points because if we see that we use Paytm, we can book movie tickets from Paytm, but still we use Book My Show.
Yeah.
So it's more like standalone products that we use everything for like individual apps for everything. So I guess this is the point
We
where
can also add into that Zepto was the first which started sending like goods to the customers like chips packet or in 10 minutes delivery. Then came in Blinkit, and now Instamart has now Swiggy has also applied it in some Instamart, which was in negative. Now it's improving from minus 4 point something to it has reached up to minus 2.8.
Okay, so let's see some numbers. Like 11,000 crores. It's a very big amount.
Yeah.
Where have they going to invest?
I think it's like in expansion and dark stores. I guess they have invested like 982 crores, something like that. And technology and cloud computation also they have 500 crores something. They have invested that much money into that.
With just technology.
Yes, cloud computing and their technology. Also their dark stores like Instamart and
Yes.
other stores.
Like dark stores are like what an online store only that no one can visit shop and they will just take orders and deliver it.
And also like in promotions, they have spent almost around 900 crores.
Just for
something.
marketing.
Yes,
Yes.
and their
advertising.
marketing is very strong. Like we get these little notifications
Yeah.
every day.
And funny jokes as well
Yeah.
and notifications.
Yes.
Even
Your
they
tea, your
even they
idli
go
is
for
waiting.
mails.
So I think it's most basically on people's experience. It's
Hmm.
more focused on that rather than on the numbers.
So let's say IPO size, like 11,000 crores, from which around I guess 4,500 were new shares
Yeah.
that they launched, and like remaining were from existing investors.
Yes.
So what was the IPO size? Like what amount initially they offered? Like they offered like 370 to 390,
390. Yes,
Yeah.
almost.
but the listing price was 420. The it shifted from it have a 30% increase, I guess, which is so that is like an IPO success. Like even after launching up, after having so much marketing, they still have very good amount of customer size and market. So what was the investment division? Like how much one lot was for?
I think one lot was for like one lot was 38 shares, which was around 14,000 rupees. That was for retailers or like small
Okay.
investors. But like if you're
So
a big
if
investor,
I want to buy, like
yeah,
मुझे
if you,
खरीदना है,
yeah,
तो 14,000 तो invest करना ही पड़ेगा उसमें
of course,
एक शेयर के लिए.
yeah. And like if you are a big investor, then you had to like 68 lots, which would amount to what? It would like 1 crore, 1 lakh? No, 10 lakhs.
10 lakhs.
10 lakhs.
10 lakhs.
10 lakhs. So if you're a big investor, 10 lakh तो आपको करना ही पड़ेगा खर्चा.
बड़ा प्रॉफिट भी है उसमें.
So like we can say there are 14 lots which has 532 shares in it. So like it will amount to 2 lakh 7,000 and something. So if it in total it has 68 lots if I'm not wrong. So it will lead up to 200 and 2,584 shares, which is actually a good profit, which is actually investing it would give us a lot of returns, I'd say.
Yeah, actually, if we are thinking about that, but Zomato, if we see that it has been profitable more than Swiggy, whereas Swiggy has been trying to decrease their profitability, and it is doing great in this year compared to the last year. So I think it is. This is what I think the customers are waiting or the audience are waiting for to release the Swiggy IPO.
Even they offer like employment benefits.
Yeah.
Also. So like people who are in Swiggy, they had like 7,50,000 shares for just for their employees, and even and had like 25 rupees discount per share. So like अगर खरीद लिए बहुत सारा employees will benefit much more.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, so since we have IPO discussion, so how much investment have they offered? Like किस किस को offer किया है? कितना amount दिया है? Like angel investors है. Like I think 45% of people, 45% angel investors bought bought Swiggy IPO. Like उसके बाद I think retailers general जो है, like हम जैसे लोग, उन लोग को like around 15% मिला था. एंड फॉर लाइक म्यूचुअल फंड्स या बैंक्स जो खरीदते हैं उनके लिए फॉर दैट दे हैड लाइक 30%, या 30% आई थिंक, एंड लाइक जस्ट 0.26% फॉर एम्प्लॉयज. दैट्स अ वेरी स्मॉल शेयर
Yeah.
फॉर
Yeah.
एम्प्लॉयज.
You can compare between Swiggy or Zomato. You can talk about that topic. We can focus because it's quite in news recently about comparing between Swiggy and Zomato. As you know, Swiggy has completed, or we can say,
Let's see first
we can,
financial details about
okay, financial
what
details.
is how much Swiggy's revenue is. Like from 22, 23, and 24, the revenue for Swiggy was, since 22 they had 6,000 crores. After that they went to like 8 crores, 8,000 crores, sorry. And then in 24 they were about 12 crores.
Yeah.
So like their revenue is increasing. They are earning money.
Yeah, but their profit after taxation is not good. They are still in debt. It's like in
Yeah.
minus.
It's the Swiggy
3,000,
is still in
yeah.
lost instead of it is having its increasing revenue.
Yeah. Revenue बढ़ रहा है but profit
But still IPO was a success. Like 390 rupees का price है, but launch तो 420 पे हुआ list.
Yeah, because
People bought Swiggy, bought IPO, लिया लोगों ने shares लिए खुद से.
हाँ.
Even after Swiggy was in loss.
yeah, because the reason was when Zomato launched its IPO, we were just recovering for the pandemic, and Zomato's IPO was a great success for them. So may I don't know, but may people think that this will be also an
Beneficial.
yeah, beneficial for them.
Swiggy भी same path पे चला.
Yeah.
Zomato के साथ.
Because they think Swiggy and Zomato are the same.
Yeah, that's what.
Same to same.
But like even Swiggy debt भी increase हुआ. Like they had 211 crores
हाँ.
in 24, and this quarter, in the first quarter of 24 there were around I think 256 crores. I think the debt increased. Still they have debt more than what they had before IPO. So okay, so let's see what Swiggy. Let's compare Swiggy and Zomato. Let's Swiggy Zomato IPO बोलो. Let's see how they work in it.
Yeah, if you're talking about this, then what I think is Zomato is doing great if we compare it to Swiggy, because the acquisition that Zomato has is more better than Swiggy. Because if you see, Blinkit people use a lot, but they don't use Swiggy Instamart a lot,
Yeah.
because there is a mindset along the people, because we Indian peoples have a thinking that we go everywhere to standalone products only. So
Yes.
if I want to buy vegetables or if I do buy something else, I'll go to Zepto or I'll go to Blinkit. But if I'm getting it under the same roof, I will not order it from there.
Yes. नहीं चाहिए एक जगह से.
Yeah, that's
नहीं,
what.
हाँ, हर एक चीज के लिए अलग अलग ऐप सब चाहिए.
हाँ.
ऐसा ही होता है.
Even if like Instamart पे discount देता है,
हाँ.
like apples में मिल रहा है,
हाँ.
bananas, fruits, groceries जो भी है, discount मिल रहा है, but still I would go for Zepto. क्योंकि
of course.
वहाँ पे I know that they will provide much more better product than overall Swiggy, because it's standalone product.
हाँ, क्योंकि वो सिर्फ इतना ही
एक
कर
ही
रहे
चीज
हैं.
बेच रहे हैं,
एक
तो
ही
like
चीज पे concentrate
अच्छा
करें तो
बेचेंगे.
अच्छा करें.
हाँ.
अच्छा बेचेंगे
Yeah.
rather than like
Of course,
कर
I
देते हैं
agree. Like
Swiggy.
this hair color also मैंने Blinkit से ऑर्डर किया है. Instamart से
Instamart से
नहीं
नहीं.
किया मैंने. मुझे मिल रहा था but still मैंने Blinkit से किया.
So like in assurance को customers को assure रहता है, हाँ ये अकेला ये बेच रहा है तो इसमें इसका ज्यादा अच्छा प्रोडक्ट मिलेगा, या फिर हम लोग को खराब क्वालिटी नहीं मिलेगा और डिस्काउंट अच्छे अच्छे मिलेंगे हम लोग, rather than जो सब एक साथ कर रहे हैं.
Yeah, so this
You
is
can
the
say-
main reason, because Zomato has more profit, or it is more profitable because of its the acquisition of Blinkit.
So let's say some financial terms like Swiggy or Zomato IPO के related. Like जो stocks price है उसके like I would think is price to earnings ratio जो है, which talks about how uh, how people earn from each stock. Like Swiggy जो है वो negative में, that is -35, and Zomato is 634. So like उसका जोमेटो का जो स्टॉक है इज वेरी हाईली रेटेड देन स्विगी.
Hmm.
व्हाई डू यू थिंक लाइक जोमेटो को क्यों इतना स्टॉक उसका वैल्यू बराबर बता रहा है? लाइक स्विगी इज व्हाई नॉट लाइक 420 पर ज़्यादा है जोमेटो से, तो स्टिल नेगेटिव में आता है वो. व्हाट आई थिंक इज मोर ऑफ कि स्विगी का जो नेगेटिव है दैट इज जस्ट मार्केटिंग. लाइक उनका जो जो हम लोग उनको वैल्यू देते हैं. लाइक स्विगी आई थिंक सब स्विगी से ऑर्डर करते हैं ज़्यादातर. लाइक ऑर्डर करना हो रेस्टोरेंट से, आई विल मच गो टू स्विगी देन जोमेटो. लेकिन क्योंकि उनकी यूआई भी अच्छा है, तो आई वुड प्रेफर स्विगी. तो लाइक आई थिंक लोग को चाहिए कि स्विगी इज मच बेटर, बट इन रियलिटी इफ यू गो टू फाइनेंशियल टर्म्स,
Zomato is much
Zomato
better
is
than
much
Swiggy.
better.
And
Like Zomato
it's-
stock is doing much better than Swiggy.
I'd like to say because Zomato ने सबसे स्टार्ट जो किया था वो टॉप टियर एरिया से किया था, इसलिए उनको ज़्यादा कस्टमर्स मिल रहे हैं, ज़्यादा रेवेन्यू उनका बढ़ रहा है. और यू कैन से जो जोमेटो है उनका 58% ये यू कैन से कंट्रोल है ओवर द मार्केट. Whereas जो स्विगी है it started from the local areas. It thought about the local areas, that's why it is not yet that great, and it has only captured about 34% of the market. So that's why I think कि अभी Zomato इतना ज़्यादा चल रहा है than Swiggy.
Another thing is Zomato has this, gold feature and dine-in feature also. That is great. I have also used it. If you use dine-in, almost 50% या 40% डिस्काउंट मिल जाता है. तो उसका गोल्ड मेंबरशिप लेके जाके रेस्टोरेंट में भी डाइनिंग करते हैं. That is
And
also great advantage.
I think if you're talking about marketing, then if we see Zomato, Blinkit, and District, these are the individual apps, and they invest money in marketing a lot, because if Zomato has the customers, then the app has to do the marketing separately. Same goes to Blinkit and same goes to District. But Swiggy is doing the marketing of everything in one roof only. So I guess that what makes Zomato a little bit different from that.
Or you can say Zomato is also collaborating with Blinkit, so it also gets their part of the customers. So that उनको वो पार्ट मिल गया, उनको अपना भी पार्ट मिल गया, प्लस अपना दूसरा एप्स का भी मिल गया. सो इसलिए वो अभी जेप्टो और स्विगी से ज़्यादा इनकम कमा रहा है.
So okay, so stock पे जाते हैं. Let's compare their EPS, that is earning per share. Like how much a company earns per share. Like Swiggy is in like negative, like -10, and Zomato is a little bit positive, like 0.4. Like एक share पे Swiggy is losing money than Zomato. So like that's why like Swiggy like अभी तो ऊपर है, like 456 प्राइस है currently. तो वो स्टॉक प्राइस इवेंचुअली गिर जाएगा, क्योंकि दैट इज वेरी ओवर वैल्यूड एज पर इफ वी गो थ्रू फाइनेंस. सब उनका नेगेटिव है, दैट इज ईपीएस नेगेटिव है. इवन देयर नेटवर्थ, लाइक रेशियो नेटवर्थ, रिटर्न ऑन नेटवर्थ इज वेरी लो. इवन द प्राइस टू बुक रेशियो इज लेस. सो जो उनका स्टॉक प्राइस है वो इवेंचुअली गिर जाएगा, एंड बट देयर नेट एसेट वैल्यू इज वेरी वेरी मच ग्रेट देन जोमेटो.
Yeah.
like 3,500 समथिंग, राइट.
Yes.
इसका
और
स्विगी का
स्विगी के लिए
स्विगी का है, और जोमेटो का तो 2,300.
कम ही है.
हाँ, कम ही है.
एसेट बैकिंग ज्यादा है
Yeah.
फॉर स्विगीज, फॉर स्विगी
हाँ, और
rather than
जोमेटो
Zomato.
है. हाँ.
So like people want Swiggy, but like Zomato का still उनका नेगेटिव, स्विगी नेगेटिव में है, but
एसेट बैकिंग उनका ज्यादा है.
सबसे ज्यादा है. तो like so if you go for long term investment, the people Swiggy investors will much more benefit than Zomato. लाइक अभी तो 450 है, वो गिर जाएगा इवेंचुअली. उसके बाद जब राइज होगा, ज़्यादा राइज होगा, जिनका ग्रोथ है, लाइक उनका जो प्रॉफिट था, लाइक वेयर दे वेंट फ्रॉम -3,000 to -6,000, एंड आई थिंक करेंटली दे आर -2,000. लाइक ग्रोथ तो हो रहा है उनका.
इट्स लाइक स्लो एंड
So,
स्टेडी
like-
विंस द रेस.
हाँ, प्रॉफिट्स में तो जा रहा है, धीरे धीरे पहुंच रहा
हाँ,
है.
धीरे धीरे.
लॉसेस है
करंटली
eventually
जैसे
पहुंच रहा है.
करंटली अभी 391 है जो सबसे लो गया है, और सबसे जो हाईएस्ट गया है वो 489.40 रुपीज़ है. तो दैट्स वो एक बहुत अच्छा फ़ायदा है स्विगी के लिए. तो अगर वो करता है ऐसा तो इट कैन गेट मोर people
So
to
let's say about
invest.
market, like general market, like Swiggy losses में है, still people want Swiggy more. Like अभी भी वो market capitalize कर रहा है. Like, उसके competitor is Zomato, but still Swiggy is in a very higher growth rate. So like that's why like Swiggy का जो stocks है, eventually it will grow up, because people want more Swiggy than Zomato.
Yeah, because of the Swiggy's multi-service business model, we can say, people want Swiggy more uh, if we compare to Zomato. So that's why I guess the users are like so much excited for the Swiggy's IPO.
So अगर मुझे इन्वेस्ट करना है, like अभी मैं तो करूँगा, स्विगी आईपीओ आ रहा है, गिर जाएगा, सो व्हाट आई वुड सजेस्ट इज वेट करता है, कुछ टाइम आ जाएगा, गिर जाएगा, उसके बाद जब बूस्ट होगा तभी खरीद, जब ड्रॉप होगा उसके बाद जब आएगा बहुत बूस्ट होने वाला है. सो आई वुड सजेस्ट सबके लिए कि go for long term investment than short term.
Yeah.
True.
They will go up very high.
टाइम लगेगा बट प्रॉफिट ज्यादा
पहुंच ही
आएगा.
जाएंगे, अच्छा खासा
हाँ,
profit
इसके
होगा.
लिए
Yes.
पेशेंस रखना पड़ेगा काफी ज्यादा.
I think अच्छा खासा डिस्कशन हो चुका है.
होता है.
Yes.
Thank you guys for watching. Comments में बताइए और कुछ topics पे we can do a discussion. There are more people from my department. They will also like to see. Thank you for watching.
Like,
Please like, share.
Share and
subscribe.